Hello, hello, everybody. I'm your host, Stacy, and today is part 2 of our 3-part mini-series on how to grow your social media. So yesterday, I introduced key number 1 on how to grow your social media. So hopefully I helped you discover who you are and who you're talking to. If you haven't already watched part 1, be sure to go back and watch it. I'll provide a link for day 1 down below this video, so be sure and go back and watch it. Yesterday we laid the groundwork. You cannot skip this step. It is so very important. As I explained yesterday, you must know who you are, what your mission is, and who the heck are you even talking to. I even included a freebie yesterday to help you figure out who you are talking to, who is your ideal client. So today we're going to talk about key 2, which is posting value on your social media. So yesterday we touched a little bit about that, but today we are going to go more in depth into posting value. So let's get started. When you get online to post on social media, first you need to think about who you're talking to, which is your ideal client. And that's who we figured out you were talking to yesterday. It may even help to give him or her a name. So I have an ideal client for when I create courses. And I named her Willow. And the reason that I named her Willow is because the willow tree is flexible. It is bending to all the storms in life, and yet it's strong and it never breaks. So when I figured out who my ideal client was, the name Willow popped into my head because it was so perfect. It was just like her. It was flexible and strong and beautiful. So it just had to be her name. So every time I sit down to write a course or make a video or a post, I write like I am talking to Willow. I think of her and I write directly to her. I know all of her problem areas, or I know the problem areas that I solve for her. I also know she is probably a mom with a crazy busy life. She's an online entrepreneur. She loves Target, obsessed, and she loves coffee. She wants to work out or at least do yoga a couple of times a week, but she cannot find the time to fit it in. Her favorite thing to do is to hang out with her kids and her family. And most likely her family and her kids are her strong driving why. She has a burning desire in her for something more in life, and she's determined to achieve life on her terms. She's determined to have the freedom that she desires. And I know all of this about Willow, so when I sit down to write a post, it makes it easier to talk to her. It's like talking to a friend over coffee at Starbucks. So, you know, you don't just get on there and just post for the sake of posting. You don't just post anything and everything. My Willow, my ideal client, would not stop the scroll to read if I reposted a video on, I don't know, how to fix a dryer. Okay, maybe she would, because my ideal client is probably like a do-it-yourselfer kind of girl. I mean, she's a mom. She's probably doing it. But anyways, you get my point. Like, I need to make my posts around what interests her, what is in her life, and the areas that I'm solving for her. The point is that I need to add value to her life, and I need to help her grow in her life and in her business. And it goes back to the problems that she has that I solve for her. So when I post with that in mind, when I'm writing to Willow and I'm keeping in mind what problems I solve for her and what her life is like and what she's interested in, I'm setting myself up as an authority in my niche, in my field. So let's say you're with an MLM and you sell makeup. Yet every day you're just reposting like recipes and videos of food from other people and cat videos. Occasionally you might copy and paste every few days a cell from your upline with pictures of someone you don't even know, and it's a very salesy ad. How do you think your followers feel when you post that? Now, keep in mind, you're with an MLM selling makeup and you're posting cat videos and recipes. Does that make it look like that you sell makeup? I mean, people are probably confused. They probably don't even know that you sell makeup. They're probably not even interested in what you are selling, right? Because you probably don't post it. You're busy reposting all this other stuff. Okay, so what if you posted makeup tutorials and makeup hacks, or maybe the latest makeup trends and how to do cat eyes or something? Now you are talking directly to your ideal client. Now she wants to stalk you like every week to see what new content and what new value you come out and you're posting. So see, you've got to add value to her life. You've got to post something that is going to stop the scroll. Okay, I want you to scroll through your social media. You can pause the video and go look at it now, or maybe when we get off, you can go look. But what I want you to do is look at your last 5 posts. What do they say about you, and what do they say about your business? Do you post just random things? Are you posting all sales type ads and posts? Do you seem like you're all over the place? Are you posting recipes and Disney vacations and cat videos and just whatever pops up on your page? Or are you talking directly to the life and problems of your ideal client and showing them that you can help them? You also need to know the language of your ideal client. What are the phrases that they use? How do they think? Are they peaceful, high-vibing, spiritual women? Are they more professionals? Are they women with small children who spend all day with no human contact except Dora the Explorer? Or is she a woman that is working the 9 to 5 and she is so desperate to get out of the office life? Like she's crying every Sunday night because she has to take her babies to daycare the next day. Like, what is going on with her? Who is she? Knowing all this will help you speak directly to her or him, whatever the case may be, and will help you write better copy for your posts, your sales pages, your videos, your courses, whatever it is. When you know who you're talking to and how they think and how they speak, you can speak their language. So let's go back to the worksheet yesterday. What is your ideal client reading right now? So as I explained earlier, my ideal client is Willow. So she is probably reading something like Girl Wash Your Face by Rachel Hollis, I believe. So I can go over onto Amazon.com and I can search that book. And you might want to look up a couple of books that she might be reading right now. So once you find that book, scroll down towards the bottom and read the comments from the people who are actually reading and buying this book. If you go over the comments, it's going to give you an idea of how they think and how they speak. And I can also do the same thing on Facebook. You can go into the search and you can search that book. Or you can, like that particular book, Rachel Hollis has a Facebook group. And so I can go into it and I can read the comments in the post by other people and get an idea for how they speak and how they think. Okay, so now I know who I am, who I'm talking to, what my mission is, and how she thinks and speaks. So you're ready to start making posts. So what I have is a social media plan that I like to call it. I pick 3 to 5. It doesn't have to be a set number. I have 5, but pick 3 to 5 areas that your mission addresses for your clients or that you want to talk about on your social media. Now, remember my ideal client, Willow? She is a busy mom. She wears like a bunch of hats trying to build an empire while she lives her definition of freedom. So she's got all this stuff going on. So I designed a plan to talk about motivation through quotes because let's face it, as an online entrepreneur and as a mom, we have all had crazy hard days where we just want to quit. We just want to give up and it just gets too hard. So that's why I want to talk about, I want to post like motivational quotes at least once a week, just to keep her vibe up and help her keep going. Then I talk about family because that is my why, and that is most likely her why, her driving force behind everything that she does. Because like I told you, my ideal client is most likely a mom. Does that mean that all of my clients and all of my followers are moms? No, but I am talking and writing to my ideal client. Remember, yesterday I told you, if you're talking to everyone, you're talking to no one. So talk to your ideal client. Okay, so after family, I also talk about traveling. And that's because I love traveling. And one of my whys in designing my life is to have more time freedom and more financial freedom so I can travel more. And so, you know, that is one of the things that I love about owning my own business is that it allows me to do that. So I like doing that. And also, my ideal client probably wants to take more vacations with her family. And, you know, when she sees me posting that, you know, I own my own business and it allows me to have more time with my children and to take more family vacations, that's going to pique her interest. She's having, you know, the dream of having that time freedom so she can travel more. Okay, and the last thing that I talk about is positive mindset. And that's because I personally believe that the mind and personal development is the groundwork, period, for success in life and in business. And basically, I think it is what helps me as a mom stay sane. So in a nutshell, my social media plan is to talk about motivation through quotes, motivational quotes, family, online entrepreneurship, because that's what I do. I help online entrepreneurs. So in that area, I'm going to talk about all the things that I can help her with in the pain points that I help solve for her. Travel and positive mindset. So I have 5 key areas that I talk about in my social media plan. So when I'm making posts, that's how I determine what I'm going to make posts about. So now that I have a plan, I want to write something that speaks to my audience. I want to make them feel like I'm speaking directly to them. Have you ever come across a post and you read it and have you commented, I feel like you're speaking directly to me? I have so many times. So that's how you want to make your audience feel when you are writing to them. Now, not every post you write is going to be that way, but the more you speak directly to your ideal client, the more that is going to happen. So let's imagine that you are with an MLM and you sell essential oils. Tell me which one of these 2 posts do you think will attract a genuine interaction and genuine attention? Which one would more likely make you stop scrolling? Okay, so you got post number 1, and it's some general copied post from your upline about a Black Friday monthly sale. And the post, in the copy that you write in the post says, I just heard the news, my company is offering a Black Friday sale of an extra 15% off. Comment below for my link to get in on this awesome deal. I mean, it's great. It is an awesome deal. It's a sale. It's Black Friday. You might get some interaction. If it was just a general monthly sale, unless I was already going to buy from you, probably not a whole lot. very salesy. So post number 2, there's a picture of you sitting, now you're selling essential oils, right? So you're sitting on your couch and you're sipping some hot tea. And it's actually some Thieves hot tea that you made, which is very, healthy and immunity boosting and stuff like that. So you're sitting on your couch sipping your hot tea in this picture, and you've got your 2 babies in the floor playing. Okay, that's the picture. And the copy that you write says something like, seems like everyone around us is getting sick, so I'm being proactive with my Thieves tea. As a mom of these 2 little princesses, I don't have time to get sick. So which one of those 2 posts do you really think is going to speak to your audience if you're selling essential oils? I promise you that of the 2, post number 2 is going to relate to more people. It's going to start conversations. It's going to open doors. People are going to be saying, what is the Thieves tea? Or, ooh, I need that. I can't afford to get sick. Or, girl, I know what you're talking about. It's going to open doors. It's going to spark curiosity. And you're not going to come off like all salesy, which is huge. People do not want you to sell to them. They want experiences. They want that feeling. And that is what's going to get the sale in the end. The copy that you copied from someone else with pictures of people you don't even know, that is not going to get the sale. Gary Vee, he teaches a method, and I believe it's called hook, hook, jab. And basically what that is you make a post just to pique curiosity and interest. And then you make a second post tomorrow that also piques interest and curiosity. And then on the 3rd day, on the 3rd post, you could post in there something salesy, like, if you're interested in learning how to make Thieves tea, comment below and I can send you my link or something like that. But it's, hook, hook, jab. You don't want to sell in every single post. You've got to stop trying to sell your product or post, join my team posts. That is not what sells. If you are, if you're posting value and forming real, genuine relationships and having real conversations with your followers, they're going to come to you. And that's called attraction marketing. Like, you're attracting them to you. There's a saying that says, facts tell, stories sell. So remember to share your life. Share your passion. Why did you join that makeup company? Why did you join up to sell essential oils? Why did you start your own business as a health and fitness coach? Why are you passionate about that? You have to share that. When you're basically, when you buy something, you're not buying it so much for the product. You're buying the feeling that you're going to get when you use that product. You're buying the experience that you got it. And most likely, generally, we buy things because someone else recommended it, or there was a really catchy, interesting commercial on it or something. So it made us feel something. It wasn't so much that the product was amazing. It probably is, but the sale comes from us as humans wanting to buy experiences and feelings. So go into your post knowing that. Remember, stop trying to sell and start trying to share. Share your story. Your story will make the sale. They want the feeling and not so much the product. And also remember that the brand is you, not your product. You are your brand. So that is all I'm going to talk about for today. Tomorrow I'll be coming in for part 3 of the mini-series. I'm going to leave you some questions below. Like I did yesterday, I want you to get out your journal, write down each of these questions and dig deep down and really answer each question. So I want you to give a name to your ideal client that we talked about yesterday. What is his or her name? What phrases or language does she use often? What does the last 5 posts of your social media say about you and about your business? What is your social media plan? What is 3 to 5 areas you want to talk about on social media around your business? And last, does your post come across as salesy, or do they come across as inspirational and sharing stories and experiences? So I hope this helped you today, and I will be back tomorrow with our final part in this 3 mini series on how to grow your social media. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.